Libra, welcome to your, May 2020 General Tarot reading. It's Rena here. I was just retrieving some of those straight cards. So, hope all is well. And I'm looking at my crystals. When I first started, the one on the left, I believe, was sent to me by a wonderful person when I was first starting out on YouTube, which in May will be 5 years. I'm recording this at the end of April. And she sent me multiple crystals, and I was taking, my cloth out, and I did not replace some of them. It's funny that I have two crystals there. One I believe is amber on the left, and then the other one is fool's gold or something pyrite? I don't know the first part of it. But it's, it's supposed to be, I got it from an occult shop, so it's supposed to have these properties that relate to attracting money. And it's funny, I've got the gold Buddha too. I don't know if you can see his head. So apparently that's where I'm at right now. So it's happening for the time being. But I want to get my amethyst, and because that's more of the 6th chakra or something, or 7th, who knows. More about intuition. Okay. Okay. Oops. So I'm just going to gather these cards to get them out of the way. So the Major Arcana card that I got for you, Libra, is the Temperance card, which connects to Sagittarius, but also, is about kind of the spiritual, the material, as above, so below. And this card is supposed to connect to Sag. So I don't know if there's a Sag in your life. Fire energy. Leo and Aries are the other Sages. Are the other fire signs. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. So anyway, the heart of the matter is the Queen of Wands. And this is a card to me of especially female self-empowerment. Now, yes, if you're a man, please don't think that I'm marginalizing you. Actually, if you're a man, and most of the people watching this are going to be women, just like most of the people when I go to yoga classes are women, and I want to see more men in all spiritual avenues. But if you're a man, this could be the woman in your life that you're interested in. Certainly if she's a fire sign, it definitely would be a good match. It could be your mother, especially if your mother is a rather dramatic mother. If you're a woman, you may have grown a backbone, Libra, because, and this is not to disrespect you, but to say, Libra wants to accommodate others. And you want to be, you feel like being nice is important. And isn't that a quality that sometimes seems in short supply in the world in general? And it's always nice when we have these Libra types, not just the sun, rising, moon, who kind of smooth things over, who try to, keep the peace when, there are groups of people that seem to be in conflict. Libra is a peacemaker, so there's a lot to be said for it. But it doesn't mean that you're a bad person if you say the word no. And you may have finally come to that understanding. Because the Queen is connected to the water element. So you have the water and the fire. And actually the water can put out the fire, when you're dealing with people. But in this particular scenario, it's the water represents the emotions, the fire represents the will, the autonomy. Like, I have a right here. I have rights. You know, I'm not trying to deny you your rights. So if this is a relationship issue, trying to show your partner that you care about them, but you don't want to be beholden to them. And even in the workplace, it can be a situation like that. Or it can be that you've gotten a promotion and you are this, you know, career woman who is on a roll. In the past position, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is a relationship, you know, maybe a new relationship with somebody of the earth element. For you, Capricorn is the cardinal sign that tends to attract Libra. The other earth signs are Virgo and Taurus. I think that this can be also a relationship that has more substance to it than maybe other relationships you've had. So there's that sense of like, wow, you know, this is really cool that this is happening. So in any case, the higher message is, and also, I should say too, also, Page of Pentacles can be something to do with a student, whether this is you or another person, if you have gone back to school, or even a sum of money that you receive, that it's not necessarily like Ace of Pentacles where it's like this windfall, but it may brighten you up to some degree. The higher message is the Seven of Wands, and the higher message position for me is kind of showing the spiritual lesson in all of this. Seven of Wands is about standing up for yourself, and this is one of the biggest areas of confusion I think that occurs with Libra, Pisces, other people in general who have a hard time asserting themselves, is they think that if they do that, it's going to be it's unpleasant. It's not nice the way that they are doing that. And that couldn't be further from the truth. You can be someone who says, I deserve to be heard. I deserve, like I was saying at the beginning with the Queen of Wands, I have rights, you know. Just because I'm in this relationship doesn't mean that I don't have autonomy. Just because I'm a mother doesn't mean that I have to do this, that, and the other thing. I still have my own independent way of seeing the world and making choices for myself, and I claim that as my right. I don't apologize for it. So things like that. And it's showing you that this is something that does not make you a bad person if you do it in a way that is respectful of the other party. And what I have noticed is that some people have to get angry before they assert themselves, because they feel that really deep down inside, they don't feel like they're deserving of having those things. So they feel like, but it pisses them off because there's a part of them that knows that they are. So, but they're frustrated. They don't know exactly how to like kind of word it even. And it's all about being able to stand in your autonomy, stand in your sovereignty, I would say. And know that you have this right. You don't have to make the case for it, in other words. And that's why, you know, it's something as simple as when you ask somebody to do something and you say, please, could you please do that? It's almost like a given that, you know, that person's going to do it. But you're not necessarily being arrogant. You're just like, hey, could you please do this or something like that. And you know that person could say no, and you're prepared for that. But you're not feeling that you're in the wrong for asking, and that, or for turning down something. You don't have to feel the subsequent guilt. You can say, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't do that, or no, that's not going to be possible for me. Or I'm sorry. That's even the best thing. Just say I'm sorry, because when you say anything other than that, it can open the door for the person to argue. Well, aren't you available on Tuesday? And maybe you don't want to do a certain thing. And, that's okay. You don't have to make excuses. You don't have to lie. Especially lying. There's no reason to lie. Okay. I'm waiting for thumbs down from Libras who say, oh, she's putting us down. No, I'm not. But I'm always looking at it from the self-improvement angle. If you've ever watched me before, I'm not like a real fluffy kind of a reader. And no offense to that, because inspiration is very important too. So if there are readers that really make you feel really good after you watch them, because they make you think that things are possible, that's beautiful. Those are encouragers, and we need, everybody to be who they are. What's coming in is the Temperance card, and this is about, doesn't that look like the Aquarius thing of the water bearer? If you know what this symbol means of the water being, pouring into the other cup, I would like to know. I know that this card represents the spiritual and the material, but I don't understand about unless it's like alchemy, where it's changing water into wine, for instance. But, obviously symbolically and mentioning like a transformation. This card is actually, Temperance to me should be connected to Libra, because it's like about that balance. And I think sometimes Temperance can be about like saying, whoa, Nelly, kind of like, you may be having something very good happen to you. The Queen of Wands can be like, you're really in a good frame of mind. You're really happy about something. But perhaps you need to temper that, because you don't want to get into a place. I mean, that's why I'm saying about the Seven of Wands. You don't want to get into a place where you just go overboard, and then the other person turns out to be somebody who is very controlling. Because that's what I almost feel like you're kind of coming into your own, stepping into your own power. And the Temperance card is like, take it easy. You may be kind of waking up to certain things in your life, and that's wonderful, but don't lose that sense of balance that Libra is known for. And look at the outcome card, the Ten of Cups. So because the Temperance and the Queen of Wands is connected to Sagittarius, maybe this is the person that you are in love with. This is the marriage card. This is the card of family joy. If you are going to give birth, I mean, if you want to be a mother, maybe that's because we have the two queens in this reading, but one of them can possibly be, because that's in the challenge position, and maybe you were having trouble conceiving, and now you have it. Maybe you've gotten pregnant. And the Temperance might have even been like slowing down if you were too active and kind of taking it easy. But something it's like the pot at the end of the rainbow for you, Libra. Don't know how this is affecting your life personally. But let's say you got a promotion at work, then it's going to benefit the family. The other family members are happy too, and that's always a nice thing. Okay, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.